trainer Peter Locke joins us on the phone. Good morning to you, Peter.
Good morning, Michael. How's everything going?
Mate, I'm wonderful. Like you, I'm looking forward to a big day, but I'm sure you're looking forward to one race more than the others. Let's make this simple. How ready is High Flyer?
Well, I think he's as good as I can get him, Michael. Going into a Group 1 race, it's probably not the most best way of getting a horse ready for a Group 1 race, but listen, he's a very special horse, and he goes very, very well fresh. But I mean, this is a big ask coming into a Group 1 race with a high quality field like it is. But once I say he's a very, very good horse.
Explain to us, Peter, how you ended up in this situation. Were you not keen to go to Ellerslie and take on a race like the Railway, or is it a fact that you want to go from here to the 1400s at Te Rapa, then the 1600 at Otaki? Is this just a better fit for him heading forward to the second half of the season?
Yeah, listen, when he came home from Australia, we went straight to Hawke's Bay, ran a very, very good second to Melody Bell, and he went into the next leg, I think, a little bit tired and jaded after his big trip, and I decided to put him out, and he did really well on his break, probably the best he'd ever done, but he'd only just started doing it when we were ready to bring him back in. He only really just started to let down, so I left him out a little bit longer than I wanted to. And talking with a lot of the top trainers, as you know, in this game you never ever stop learning, and the Railway is a race that is a real sprinter's 1200, and Alan Sharrock and those guys told me last year when they sort of came down with their good horses, you know, a good miler can win the Telegraph, and so we decided to target this race instead of trying to get him ready too quickly for the Railway, and then, as you say, we'll probably head to Te Rapa, then maybe to Otaki, or if he happens to run a big race today, we may just go to Te Rapa and then maybe to Australia. But hey, it's all going to unfold after what happens today.
You mentioned Alan Sharrock. Of course, this time last year he took Coe, a similar horse to High Flyer, and the fact that he's better at 1400 or a mile to this race was a massive second. Coe's path to there involved going to the Cambridge trials on that second Tuesday in January. So did yours. What did you make of this third coming up, Peter? We're going to show this on here. You won't be able to see it, but your horse in the famous green colours, I thought a very sound third at Cambridge and the sort of run that would bring him on.
Well, we were very happy with it. Sean Mackay, I give him a big rap because he's, when we take him to Matamata, Sean does all the work on him, and we've kept him on all the way through because he knows the horse so well. And he rode him at, came in between runs at Taupo, where I thought it was outstanding exhibition gallop. He said, listen, this horse only needs one more little hit out, nothing much more. And so we decided to go to Cambridge, and it was only 900 metres. And Sean got off and was just over the rap with him. You know, he was very, very happy with the way he trialled up. He said he had more in the tank. So, you know, that gave us a lot of encouragement to press on with it. And as I say, we think we've got him in the right place at the right time, and but as I say, we're not overconfident because it's a very, very good field of sprinters.
You mentioned jockeys. You have one Jonathan Parkes on your horse. He leads the premiership at the moment. Where do you see Jonathan being? Do you see him being sort of just in front of midfield, maybe potentially even three wide coming across the dog leg? Because High Flyer, Peter, looks a horse who enjoys a bit of clear air in the last 400 metres. Yeah,
most definitely, Michael. I mean, the ideal thing, what we want in racing, 95% of the time never ever happens. You either slow away, or you jump too good, or something gets in your way. Or ideally, like, you know, I can't see very many horses today coming from too far off the pace. And as you say, this guy's better with clear air. He lets down really, really well, and a horse like him that's wanting a bit more ground, you couldn't afford to start with him, especially in this field. It's going to be they'll run a real good time today. And fingers crossed, if we can be just midfield or no further back and 2 or 3 off the fence with nice run into it, well, hopefully we'll be right there at the end of it. But as I say, I'm pretty nervous going into this with a very, very good field.
All right, Pete, let's forget all this TV malarkey. Say I rang you Saturday morning before the Telegraph and said, Pete, I've overspent. New Year's was big for me. Christmas was big. I'm going down to the pub with the boys. I'm going to have a few bets this afternoon. And I asked you honestly, do I back him, Pete? Do I back High Flyer each way? What do you really think? What would you say?
Well, he's win, lose or draw today, Michael. He's my champion, and I would say to you, put your money on.
All right. Well, by the time they run the Telegraph, Pete, I might be down the pub. So good luck to you, good luck to your champion, and good luck to the punters who take your advice with High Flyer this afternoon.
Thanks very much for your call.